so we're gonna start. I'm gonna show you the knot that I like to use to tie off. So it's loop around your finger, go through, and then go through a second time. And just pull it tight and get just like a bulky knot. Then on this head, we're gonna start at this second hole right here. So I'm just gonna pull it through. You got a row of 10 right here, row of 9 right here. I'm gonna fold this row of 9 down to the next row of 9, overlap it as best you can, and so you kind of get this edge right here, and then we're gonna string it with the fray coming back out to us. Alright. So I'm gonna go through that, and I'm gonna go back through this hole on the head, and then back through the mesh, and pull it pretty tight. Alright, so this first hole right here, we're going to be coming out the back of it. Alright, and then we're going to go through the second hole, go through the back of it, and then through the front of the head, right there, and go down, kind of pull everything through. Alright, it's going to be like that. Alright, so since we went through the front of the head on that last one, I'm just going to go through the back on this one just to kind of keep it symmetrical. Pull that nice and tight. Okay, it'll be right there. And then we're going to go back through this hole right here. Alright, we're going to skip this hole right here and go over, which will be the fourth hole. Alright, so same thing, so we're just going to go over, go through the back of the mesh, and the front of the head, pull through. Since we went through the front of the head on that one, we're going to go through the back of the head on this next one, just to keep it symmetrical. And then back through that mesh, and then we're going to skip, this is the fifth hole, we're going to skip that and go over to the sixth one. So same thing, back of the mesh, front of the head, pull that through nice and tight, and then back of the head on this one. Back through this piece of mesh. Alright, we're going to skip this seventh hole. Go over to the eighth one. So again, through the back of the mesh, front of the head. Front, need to go through the back just to keep it symmetrical. There it is. Alright, and then for this one, so we're going to go out this piece and then back in through that next diamond, and then again we're going to go through this second hole. back through this mesh so we can tie it off top. And pull through, pull as hard as you can, as tight as you can. You're just going to want to hold it right here and do another one of those knots. So wrap around the finger, through, through. And so there's your top string. It should be somewhat nice and even, a nice tightness all the way through. There's what it looks like from the back of the head. Just a nice simple string at the top. Now for the side, we're actually going to start at that first hole, pop through, maybe, every head's going to be different, so it might be easy to get through. So when that happens, it's a little too thick at the top. Take your scissor, kind of angle it, cut, snip some of that off, lighter. I know right now we're not supposed to be, touching our face with everything. My hands have been washed many times today. So we're going to start off this first row of 10. Pull all that through. So up through. We're going to go up and then down. And so now we're going to go down to the fourth hole on the side. Go through the outside. And then just kind of pull up. So you're making this kind of knot right here. And then you want to pull up and then down and lock that into space. Now the hole that we just went down through, we're going to go back up through and then down the next hole on the other side. And then down to the sixth hole outside, pull in, tighten a little bit. Same thing, go back up the hole you just came down through. Now we're going to go to the eighth hole on the head, tighten that. Alright, so that's what it should be looking like on that side. I'm going to go over to the other side, let's get it started so we can keep it symmetrical. So again, it's going to be starting in that first one. Down. And we're going to go up through that first row of 10 and then down outside of the head, pull tight. I'm just going to keep on doing the same thing. So up through the hole we just went down through, and back down. Just skip 2, bring it tight. Okay, and so this hole we just went down through. So we are going to go up through this hole, down through the next row of 10, and then skip 2 on that side. Tighten it. So with this, you start kind of seeing that there's going to be an okay channel kind of forming there. It's nice and tight on those sides. So that I'm actually going to go do one more up and down, and then go through on the 10th hole on this head. Do that on both sides. See, now you can definitely, from the back, kind of see how it's tight right there, making a nice kind of channel where it's going to flow up. Alright, so for this next one now, we're going to go back up through the hole we went down through, down the next one, and then down one more in the next row of 10. So this is called like a doubling up. So you kind of want to double up where you want the pocket to be. So I kind of want like a more mid pocket. So it'll be right there. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Definitely see it. So there's going to be a nice little kind of channel up on this head. Same thing, going to do another double and then go down. Show you on that side. So we kind of have the double. See where it's going to have a nice pull right there. We're going to go through up that, down, get another double on that side, pull through. Now on these next ones, we're not going to go back through and like make it tight because we kind of want to have a little bit of a pocket now. Everything. So now through the next 10, I'm just going to go down. And then next 10 down. And then tie off at the bottom. Finish up the same thing on the other side. Alright, so we can kind of see, there's a nice little channel, nice kind of pocket, sitting down kind of low, nice carrying pocket, and everything. And now we're just going to do the bottom string on this. This one, we're going to take it through this bottom hole. Going to go through the row of 9 beneath the last hole we went through. And we're going to go 3 diamonds. We're going to start on the 3rd diamond. And go up, down, up, down. And so for the bottom string, kind of like right there, still have a nice pocket with a channel. Legal, it's a big thing. I'll just tie that off. So that's pretty much it. I know that that's kind of difficult. First time kind of stringing on my phone, so it's a little backwards. So you can talk to Coach Gruber. And we can figure out if we need to do another one of these to get a clearer picture. But the last thing we're going to do is just some shooting strings. And so that first row of 10, I usually go down. So here's the first one, second one, third one. I'll put go down to the 9 below that. You know, I do this very unorthodox way. Just gonna go through. Come back, staying on that row, and then and just make it to where it looks nice. That's the biggest thing. Just looking nice and being functional. And you can keep on adding shooters up there. I personally just like one, and then a nylon above that, just to get a nice little pop going off of it. So. There's the pocket right there. And there it is. And just let me know if you guys have any questions.